I'm with Roger Farabee. We are in the Quick Step stand. We, of course, are at Surfaces 2014. This is day 3. Roger, you about ready to go home?
In a few hours, yeah.
I see. This show in general, what's your take? Good? Better than last year?
Definitely better than last year. Traffic seems much better. The mood continues to improve. General sense of optimism. So we've had great traffic here in the booth. Wonderful reception to the new product. So all in all, I'd say we're quite pleased.
Well, that's really the story here is new products, what you've been doing. Just give us a little insight on that.
Yeah, we've been busy trying to come up with more great new things that will sell well in the market and make our customers happy. So we've got a number of new introductions both in laminate, plus for a first for Quick Step is we're introducing our very first engineered hardwood line under the Quick Step brand.
Talk about the wood line, brand new, interesting. Of course, Quick Step has got a very, very strong brand globally. Talk about the addition of that.
So we've been looking for a while to potentially offer a hardwood line under the Quick Step brand, but we needed something that was special enough to justify the use of the brand, because there's certain things Quick Step's always been known for in laminate, and those same attributes have to carry over to hardwood. And those include great style and design. We're considered the style leaders, so obviously you have to have that. We want to have a product that offers great value, easy maintenance, easy installation, and so we had to come up with something that was very, very special. And we believe the new Q-Wood line by Quick Step really does that.
Now, people come to this show because they want new and different, something, as you mentioned, is going to sell and increase their bottom line. They probably have a lot of wood in their place already. They don't have wood from Quick Step, and I'm wondering, does something have to exit for you to enter?
No, we've really tried to go after a new place in the market that we think isn't really being served today. And the concept of this product is the low gloss oil finish looks that are typically being brought in at fairly high price points with European color palettes and looks in general. So there are a lot of U.S. consumers that like the look in general, but the price point's probably too high for the majority, and the look is not exactly right for them. The colors don't quite fit what American consumers are looking for. So we took that same concept and Americanized it. You know, used a color palette that works with the styles of most U.S. consumers, as we understand it from our Quick Step experience, and we've added the added component of we've got a very easy maintenance routine for this compared to a traditional oil finish. And we did that with a new technology we've developed called Optilux. And what it allows the customer to do is basically refresh their floor quite easily, far, far more easily than they would experience with a traditional oil finish, but still have that same great look at an affordable price point.
I'm under the impression that a lot of decisions are made inside the store. People maybe don't even know they want wood or laminate, but they decide once they see the products. Maintenance is high on their list as it relates to a hard surface floor.
You know, I think for most products today with a traditional urethane finish, the maintenance isn't that difficult. But you also have some drawbacks in the look of those products because they tend to be medium to higher gloss. There's a lot of coating applied that kind of hides the beauty of the wood. One of the great things about Q-Wood is it looks just like a natural, almost unfinished wood floor, except it has color that could come from age and time. And so there's a more natural look than you typically see with a urethane floor. So it's a very different look. And that's part of what sets it apart and what makes it appropriate for Quick Step.
It would seem, I was just thinking as you were speaking, there's lots and lots of choices for consumers in the marketplace. It seems like everybody wants to look like wood, and I think probably with wood now from Quick Step, here is wood. This is wood, and it, so of course, looks like wood. That would seem to be a natural.
Whatever the customer wants, we would be able or want to be able to provide that. and we just needed to find something that was special enough to justify being in the Quick Step line. So we think we've done that with Q-Wood, but obviously we haven't stinted on the laminate side either. So we have some great new introductions in laminate, which we are very excited about.
Can you show us some of those?
Sure.
Excellent.
So on our laminate introductions, we'll focus on our new additions to Reclaime. This is our premium 12 millimeter Reclaime look, and we've just had tremendous success with this line. So we wanted to develop something that could give customers who don't necessarily want a full plank look another option. So we've developed this new split oak look that basically has a moving random width pattern within it, so you get a lot of plank to plank variation and a lot of color variation. So we have four new colors rather in this design. Two of them are right here by me. And it just gives you that very rich Reclaime look with lots of splits, knots, and color variation in a format that moves from a width standpoint. So this goes along with the other single plank additions in our line, and really we think makes a great assortment of Reclaime looks, so that virtually any reclaimed design that a customer might be looking for, we believe we can address with Reclaime. So now we'll look at our Q-Wood introduction, and what we're presenting here is a series of different textured looks, some with a light wire brush, some with a wire brush and scrape, available in oak, hickory, and walnut. And the whole idea here is a very low gloss, matte finish that has the look of oil, but with a far easier maintenance routine than you would typically see with an oil finished product. And so examples of these are right here behind me, and you see they have a very, very nice low luster finish where you really see the beauty of the wood without anything getting in the way of that. So you see the rich graining pattern and just all the wonderful natural character and variation in hardwood, but in a very easy to install engineered format with our Uniclick system. So it is a very easy and very durable locking system. It can still be glued down if customers want to do that. But even when it's glued down, Uniclick makes for a much more robust and durable installation. And best of all, with the Optilux finish we've created, it's very easy for consumers to maintain the floor with basically just minimal effort. So we think it's a first of its kind to have this kind of look in such an easy to live with format. So this is a very, very durable finish, but say, you know, you get some grit or dirt that gets ground into an area, say by a doorway, and you start to see a change in the finish, you can very easily renew that with our renewal revitalizing solution. And basically you just, after you clean it, you spray the solution on, you let it, or you rather use a cloth to make sure it fully covers the area. Then you basically just set it aside and let it dry, and in less than 10 minutes the solution will dry and it will look completely new again. And this is something you cannot do with a traditional urethane floor. With that kind of abrasion over a large enough area, you're going to have to do a sand and refinish on the floor, whereas with the new Q-Wood product and the Optilux finish, you are not going to have to do that. And this is a basic routine that any consumer, any homeowner can do without the need for a professional to be involved.